Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Today's episodes we'll be looking at from the original season of Star Trek is the episodes A Private Little War and Return Tomorrow. Let's look at A Private Little War first. In this episode, the crew of the Enterprise discovers Klingon interference in the development of a formerly peaceful planet and joins them in what becomes an arms race. I'm going to be honest, I actually thought, I think the acting is rather good in this episode. I thought it was really good. I thought, Nona, who is basically trying to, I think she is, like, says basically, like, say that the way society is on this planet is, seems to be male-dominated. I think she'd be a woman who's just, like, realistic, say, I don't care for the men, I want power and all that.
Will not help your friend and brother kill them instead?
And if anyone can get me that power, I'm going to take it. Mostly because at first she's going to say, oh, okay, the Klingons have weapons, and we need weapons to fight against another race of people on our planet. Oh, wait. Kirk has gotten hurt? Intact? I can swoop in and I can, get some of their weapons. And I think, Nona, I think she's kind of like a voodoo doctor. I think that's kind of like what it is. Honestly, I think this episode is entertaining for what it's trying to do. This one has, like, a return of the Klingons and that they're trying to interfere in the race. And apparently that's, like, say, one of the rules of, apparently they say one of the things in society, especially for the Federation, is you are not supposed to interfere with, say, cultures that are not fully gone past certain things, I guess. And yeah, I mean, honestly, looking back at it, I think some moments are pretty good. Like, say, the monster. I think that one looks really cool, honestly.
Jim, that means you're condemning this whole planet to a war that may never end.
I can be honest, say, although I found this entertaining, apparently, say, the whole episode is, apparently this episode is sort of trying to be an allegory to how, say, the United States got involved in Vietnam, in a way. And I can see why, in the fact, say, the Federation has superior weapons, and the culture on this planet is just using spears and bow and arrows. And the Klingons are giving them flintlocks and, in a way, shotguns almost, in a way. So yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, what do you guys think of this episode? Do you think it's interesting, or if you like it, let's go ahead and look at the next episode, which is Return to Tomorrow. In this episode, telepathic aliens take control of Captain Kirk, Dr. Anne Mahal, and Spock in order to construct android hosts so that they can use to prolong their these telepathic aliens can continue to prolong their lives.
Science Officer Spock, Dr. Ann Mulhall.
And I guess saying one thing that makes this episode interesting in a way is the fact that the actors actually are doing a lot of intriguing ideas, and that like say like the main crew are having to use like voice recordings in a way to like say amplify their voices. So that's a pretty cool idea.
I am Sargon.
And that also Spock smiles a lot in this episode. He is able to be a bit evil, and that the telepathic alien that takes over his body goes like say, "Now everyone must bow before me because I am now in the body of a Vulcan," and all that.
Pain, Captain. Exquisite pain.
Without the same formula, Captain Kirk will die.
It is therefore necessary for you to kill your captain so that Sargon will die with him.
I mean, yeah, I kind of find this episode pretty entertaining. It's actually not that bad. I think a lot of it that makes this episode kind of memorable, honestly, is that we have a different, like, say, like, a lot of episodes, this episode has, like, say, allows, like, say, Leonard Nimoy to flex his acting muscles a little bit. So, yeah, we get that, and I think he does a good job. I think everyone does a good job. When James Doohan, he gets the voice of Sargon, and I'll be honest, like, when you listen to it, you don't really, I guess you would take a while to, like, say, actually realize, oh yeah, that is him. And he does a great job, too, as the voice. And honestly, I kind of think it'd be pretty cool to hear, like, say, other, like, say, cast members of the show, like, portray aliens, honestly. So that's just, I think this one's actually pretty good. Entertaining. Memorable. But what do you guys think of these two episodes? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Put your thoughts in the comments down below and let me know. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will most definitely be seeing you next time. Let's get out of here.